Tuesday is National Plan Your Vacation Day, and with the promise of COVID-19 vaccines comes the hope that we can safely travel again soon. Jeremy Wirchland is with Carmel-based travel insurance company Seven Corners. We're glad to have you here this morning, Jeremy.
Thanks for having me this morning. Appreciate it.
We're especially glad to have you here at the beginning of 2021, as a lot of us are looking forward to getting back on an airplane and going back to some of these destinations. First off, I want to hear what you've seen so far as a travel agent in the last, 3 months.
Well, I would say towards the end of the year, even gone into Thanksgiving and Christmas, people were anxious to get out. People have been kind of cooped up for the last year or so, and they're anxious to get somewhere warmer, start to travel, start to get out again and just relax a bit. So we've seen it pick up through the holidays. People are starting to plan for those spring and summer vacations again. A little bit cautious, but they're starting to plan for them.
So your phones are ringing again.
They are.
Folks saying, help me get out there. I imagine one of the questions you're hearing is some of those unused travel credits. I was one who had some time that I had booked out in the spring and summer of last year and had to cancel my flights, so they just gave me points. What's the situation with that?
Well, yeah, a lot of people have unused credits. Most airlines, hotels, resorts gave people credits, and they extended them once, they've extended them again. I think my recommendation to people that think they have unused credits is call whoever you book through and try and figure out how long those credits are available to you, and usually they'll work with you in ways to use them.
And be able to get to where you want to go. Where do people want to go, Jeremy? What are your top destinations?
Well, right now it's anywhere warm is the short of it. If people are traveling domestically, we're seeing a lot of trips being booked to Florida, southern Florida, central Florida,
I believe it.
Arizona a bit, Las Vegas, believe it or not, for kind of couples and stuff. And then traveling outside the U.S., it's Mexico and the Caribbean. Those are the big destinations.
Beaches,
we're seeing people,
right? Yeah,
that's right. Anywhere warm.
What are you telling folks who say they're still really unsure about safety precautions and sanitizing procedures on airlines and questions like that?
Well, airlines, all the resorts, they've done a great job since the start of the pandemic. They're taking extra health precautions, extra cleaning precautions. Airlines have implemented new air filtration systems. But for us as a travel insurance company, health and safety comes first. So we say, take extra mask, take extra hand sanitizer. A lot of people are taking wipes to wipe down surfaces. Maintain your distance from people when you can. Avoid large crowds, and you should be able to travel safely.
And what about that middle seat thing? Middle seat, how do they phrase that? Blocking out the middle seats, where they would purchase that middle seat so that nobody was actually sitting there. Is that still in effect in some airlines?
Some airlines are, some aren't. So check with your airline first and book what you're comfortable with. That's what we're really telling people right now.
And you are based in Carmel, so I can imagine a lot of your local clients there are here in Indiana. Is there a push for staycations as well, other than airplanes?
That was a big thing last year. Staycations, kind of road trips. People are anxious to get out now, so a lot more people are venturing onto flights, longer trips this year than they were last year. They're planning for something, again, like we said, warm and away.
And when do you think we'll be totally back to normal in terms of travel?
Well, it may be a long time before travel's 100% back to normal, but we really see a lot more by spring break, and certainly by this summer as the vaccines more and more out there, people are more comfortable. The return to normal's in the future.
The curve you want to see going up for your industry, right?
That's right. That's right.
Folks starting to travel again. Jeremy, we're glad to have you on.
Thanks so much for having me this morning.
Be sure to share this again on wishtv.com for folks who missed it live. But again, thanks for coming in.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right, Marcus, we'll send